All right, my friend, we're diving into the intriguing and often overlooked story of Emperor Elagabalus, a character so controversial and provocative that even the Romans were shocked. Picture this. It's 218 AD, and Rome, the heart of the world, is in chaos after Emperor Caracalla's death. In steps Elagabalus, a 14-year-old high priest from Syria. With the cunning help of his mother, Julia Soemius, and grandmother Julia Maesa, they claim he is Caracalla's illegitimate son and mastermind a coup. Just like that, Elagabalus becomes emperor. Now let me tell you, Elagabalus was not your typical Roman emperor. He was flamboyant, eccentric, and utterly unorthodox. He brought his Eastern religious practices to Rome, which was scandalous enough, but he didn't stop there. Elagabalus had a massive black stone, believed to be a meteorite and a representation of the god Elagabal, transported to Rome. He built a grand temple, the Elagabalium, on the Palatine Hill to house this sacred stone. Imagine the conservative Romans' horror as their emperor paraded through the streets, leading a procession of priests in exotic, elaborate costumes, chanting and performing rituals completely foreign to Roman tradition. But wait, it gets juicier. Elagabalus was not just a religious innovator. He was a provocateur in every sense of the word. His personal life was a series of scandals that would make even the most decadent Romans blush. He married and divorced 5 women in rapid succession, which was already shocking, but his tastes were far more diverse. He openly took male lovers, one of whom, a charioteer named Hierocles, he declared his husband. In a society that valued traditional Roman masculinity and stoicism, this was a direct slap in the face to the elite. Elagabalus didn't just break gender norms, he shattered them. He was said to dress in women's clothing and preferred to be referred to as a queen rather than a king. Some sources even claim he offered vast sums of money to any physician who could perform a sex change operation, though such a procedure was obviously beyond the medical capabilities of the time. Bizarre and often cruel whims also marked his reign. He reportedly smothered his dinner guests with a shower of rose petals, literally drowning them in flowers. On another occasion, he released wild animals into a banquet hall, creating chaos and terror among the attendees. These acts of capricious cruelty did nothing to endear him to the Roman populace or the Senate. So why did he do all this? Some say he was a madman. Others believe he was simply a teenager given absolute power, acting out against the stifling traditions of Roman society. Perhaps he saw himself as a revolutionary, challenging the norms and pushing boundaries in a way no emperor had dared before. His reign, however, was short-lived. The same forces that brought him to power his family grew wary of his behavior. In 222 AD, after just 4 years on the throne, his grandmother and mother orchestrated his assassination. Elagabalus and his mother were killed by the Praetorian Guard, their bodies unceremoniously thrown into the Tiber River. The story of Elagabalus is a reminder of the sheer unpredictability of history. It's a tale of youthful rebellion, extravagant excess, and the ultimate price of defying societal norms. His life, though brief and tumultuous, challenges us to think about the limits of power and the boundaries of cultural acceptance. So next time you hear about the grandeur of Rome, remember Elagabalus, the teenage emperor who turned the empire upside down.